Hello everyone, welcome to Replay Value. This is George R. Powell, and we're picking up Parasite Eve where we left off on day 2 at the NYPD. I had to ditch Fraps and get a hold of Bandicam so that way I could capture some good footage and without any problems like, you know, not fucking recording. Alright, so picking up where we left off, we have Daniel who said there's going to be a meeting at the NYPD precinct, and basically this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting. Open door! Open it! I have no idea why the doors are so difficult to open. Uh-oh. Looks like Jake Sisko and the mother are there at the concert. Yes, yes, like I always do. Oh, great, another mod permit. Like you really want me to go down to weapons storage when he's running out the front door scared for his family's life. Well, you know what, Baker? Not today. Not today. I'm gonna put this in my pocket and hold on to it so it takes up an inventory spot. All because of you. Alright. Central Park. Grow mango into the park and don't come out alive. No, no, you really can't. As always, I'm the one who's saving your ass. Go ahead and save. By the way, if you guys see any sudden jerks in the video, that's just me doing a little bit of a pause. Not like that. I mean, I actually did stop the recording there just to make sure that it was capturing, because I was still paranoid after that. So here we go. We have a snake. Well, actually, 2 snakes. Now, the crappy thing is if they actually bite you, it poisons you. Well, that one didn't. But yes, it poisons you, which basically leaks out your health very slowly until the end of the battle, or unless you have a cure P. But come on, who really uses that crap anyway? All I do is just fill up her HP with, I always use the PE energy first because that actually recharges in battle versus actually using a medicine, which I'll only use a medicine if I want to free up some inventory space, so. Aw, snap. We're going into the heart of Central Park. Well, the central parks do anyway. Another handgun, base stats kinda suck, alright, whatever. And I think we're gonna run into a new enemy here, actually. Is it? No, it's friggin' birds. Pause it! There we go. Alright, you see that junk? You don't want that. You want to just leave that, let it go. Because all it does is clogs up your inventory. It doesn't do you a lick of good anyway. Let's go up here. Because there's a save point up here that I'm not going to use. But there's also, you know, some useful things like the zoo key. There we go. SP vest. Is that better than what I got? Holy shit. That's like 2 vests better than what I've got. I haven't been paying attention to my armor here. Eve was here. Really? I just thought somebody decided to set themselves on fire in their office. And guarantee if somebody was that depressed, there are better ways of dying than that. Here we go. A monkey. Yes, that's supposed to be a monkey. And that huge hook arm that he's got, he actually will hurl at you if you're far enough away from him. But no, he wants to get all up close and personal. Ah, you missed. I know I'm like totally killing the horror atmosphere here. Yeah, fuck that mod permit. Get rid of that shit. Nah, just kidding. Let's get rid of that thing. Oh, Cure P. Yeah, there you go. That cures poison in the middle of battle, but come on. It's such a dumb item. You don't really even need it. Let's get rid of that shit. There you go. Defense +2. That's actually better than that stupid Cure P. Alright, let's go. Let's go get my stuff back. A handgun I'm not going to use, but I might be able to pull the stats off of it with a tool. Alright, sometimes there's new enemies here. And no, it's just a friggin' monkey and birds. So. Get the treasure chest. Now you can go off to the right if you want to, but it's really just a loop with a couple treasure chests that have like medicines and crap like that in them. You don't really need that. Now you can go off to the left here, but, well, actually you can't right now, you're blocked off, but you will be able to in a minute because we're about to go into the concert hall, or the amphitheater, that Eve is performing at, I guess. But I will tell you this, shit's about to go all Raiders in the Lost Ark up in this his house. I like how we have a whole audience full of people and not a single one of them looks up on the stage and says, "Oh my god, what the hell is that? Why the hell are we sitting here around here looking at it?" Maybe it's like a train wreck, I don't know, but obviously that thing does not look like it's there to sing. And it's all talking weird. Okay. You didn't think to stop her before she, you know, melted everybody. How about actually go down the path, you dummy? There we go. Stop! Somebody's got to clean up this mess. Alright, now we go off to the left, because even though that body is still there, we can now walk by it. To chase after the little girl. I'm not gonna spoil who she is. There's some hidden chests back here with some, you know, useful items. Like that one. Basically revive. It works like a fairy in a bottle in Legend of Zelda, where once you die, it brings you back to life. And, yeah, it's handy on certain boss fights. But half the time when I play this game, what the hell did you do? Oh, forgot the ammo. Can't forget that. Half the time I play this game, the revive ends up getting spent on a stupid fight that I just didn't manage my HP well enough and ended up getting my stupid ass killed. Here's a new enemy for you. It's a bear, if you didn't guess. Go ahead and save it. Alright, follow the ghost girl. They always lead to the Lucky Charms. Yeah, there's a bunch of twisting pathways here. Don't get yourself lost. I only know because I got myself lost the first time I played this, and I made sure I wasn't going to make that mistake again. Come back, ghost girl. Oh, crap, she disappeared. Yeah, that is a item box up there, but screw it. There's a fight coming up here, but I think it's a bunch of birds. This is your second time fighting a bear, and I think it might even be the last time you ever have to fight a bear. It's just more monkeys. Gonna go underneath this bridge because there's a couple of item boxes under here, so you might as well grab them while they're there. Let's use that immediately. I always make sure I stack all those items onto one weapon and one armor, because that way when you get a tool, you basically just rip those stats and basically you stack them as you go through the whole game, and that's how you create a killer weapon and a killer armor. You even get to name that weapon at the end of the game, which I always give it some kind of rudely offensive name. Okay, we're heading over to a boss fight, but I do believe that this fight has a new enemy in it. Yep, that thing, the shrubbery. Let's take the shrubbery out first because it is not a fun thing to handle. Because if it attacks, it emits a gas cloud which poisons you, and yeah, it's not really that much fun. Save the game before the boss fight. Oh, there we go. Now, this particular boss has been known to be a pain in the butt. You see, it's a bunch of worm heads. Yeah, what could be so bad about that aside from missing? The fact that they hurl those things to take away 20 HP for each thorn that hits you. And the fact that as soon as you kill one, I'll get back to that sentence in a minute. There we go. When you kill them, they start getting bigger. And so do their balls of spikes, which end up taking more damage if they hit you. God, I remember having to fight this boss like 3 times back in the day. Like I said, I always use my PE energy first because that actually regenerates, whereas your medicines do not. Oh, you bastard. I walked a little too close. You son of a... I've gotten lucky so far and ended up in the part of the spread of thorns that actually doesn't come at me, so... Alright, here comes the real pain in the butt. The last one. Because he does this. Aha! I outsmarted you. I never had that happen before. Usually he just keeps doing that sweep move. F you. Let me see if I can... Nah, never mind. Let's go see if I can nail him with another shot, but I'll just wait for him to come up again. Yeah. Look at that. Level up, bitch. Level up, bitch. Holy crap. That is not uncommon in this game for you to build like 2 or 3 levels for every boss fight, you know. Alright, just because I don't feel like doing stupid crap again. After I use these items, I'm going to go ahead and save it again. Because it just seems like a good idea to accept an offer for a ride from a crazy bitch that is trying to kill you. She ignites the horse. That poor horse. I don't think they involved PETA in the making of this game. Oh yeah, I'd tap that. Not really. The thing that sucks about this fight is that you're going to be in very closed quarters here. She does an attack that she's going to do shortly. Basically, if you get hit by that, it does a pretty good deal of damage, so the idea is don't. Haha, you missed. Cleavage. I would have thought that horse would give up by now. No! Stop it! You're molesting me! Oh, there he goes. Hey! Oh, Jake Sisko made it. Because they don't kill kids in horror games. At least they didn't back in the 90s. My dear son. What do you mean Mom freaked out? You knew she was a cokehead. Well, she's in a better place now. In a huge, massive human slime. That's what they're all saying. How the hell did Baker know that he lost Lorraine? That's what I want to know. Or, I mean, strike that, reverse it. You're running off and continuing to perpetuate the idea that you're a deadbeat. Aw, look at the puppy. Well, not really a puppy, but... Look at the doggy who's gonna be the boss at the end of the next day. Isn't she cute? Oh, by the way, spoiler alert. Haha. Shiva. Because Squaresoft just had to add in another little wink to their popular summon. Yeah, I thought this was a typical day in New York. Yeah, and if you do find a cat, it's probably ignited. Oh, come on. You can't tell the difference between a Chinese guy and a Japanese guy? Ignoramus. Because America! Oh, don't flatter yourself. Aya wakes up in the abandoned apartment to find Dr. Maida sitting on the couch, furiously masturbating to whatever was on the television. Oh, you're finally awake. I find it interesting that Daniel actually rendezvoused with Maida, considering that you never really met him before. You just heard him talk to Baker on the phone. Alright, he's starting to talk about a similar incident that happened in Japan. That's actually referencing the original novel and the original Japanese film. All of that acted as backstory to this. If you haven't seen the original movie, I really suggest that you do, because it's kind of freaky, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Or if you can get a hold of the original novel, I'm sure it's better, because books are always better. The original novel and the original movie actually do have the same exact title as this game. They're literally called Parasite Eve. And just as a little FYI, Madonna actually bought the movie rights because she wanted to make a movie based off of this game, and after she acquired the rights, she did absolutely nothing with them. So it all went to waste. I'll shut up. Yes, back in the original story, there was no such thing as someone who was not affected by it. Nobody said you were going to turn into a zombie. Come on. You're no monster. Because, you know, if you were, I'd just put a bullet in your head right now and end it. And with that note, good night. Sleep well. Most likely kill you in the morning. And with that, we go into day 3, and that is where I'm going to end the gameplay. I tried to make this an extra long episode to reward you guys for your patience in waiting for me, but in the meantime, please be sure to like and subscribe and visit us on Facebook so I can keep you guys up to date with what's going on. This is George R. Pal signing off for Replay Value. Have a good one.